Here's the tail of the tape. Oh, yeah, look at that picture. What a sexy, sexy, sexy man. Here we go. Starbuck is Orc. I don't know if he randomed a race to Orc. I think he would have raced as Orc. But here we go. Autumn Leaves. Winner of this is going to be in the semifinals. Let's check it. Check it out. There's Fish. Free farm with tower this time around. And he's going for a fast expos, it seems. At the bottom right with a footman pull. Just love it. Starbuck, though, immediately harassing. Balls +9 could be a game-winning item. And Starbuck gonna see the tower. Should know something's up when he sees the tower. This early. Yeah, Wolf's gonna scout it. Fish gets Pennant of Energy. Not great, honestly. But later on, of course, it's really good. The tower's up. And Fish was like pretty clean early game. Did Starbuck go for a fast tech? No, he didn't. Just no grunt opener. Not a bad situation. Obviously, fast tech would be better for Fish, but no grunt, no creeping to level 2 is pretty good, because if you get Chain Lightning and then you find the expansion and harass it, it's pretty difficult to not lose a lot of peasants. So this is a decent situation for Fish. Was Fish doing the thing that he did on Wednesday where he crept the bottom right, didn't expand, and then just called Militia and expanded at the other expo as soon as the Farseer backed away?
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
My roommate drinks my coffee. I drink his blood from a cup made out of his skull. Wow, the crestfallen. Well, hail Satan. Hey, Anxiety. Thanks, dude. What's up, Leon? How you doing? Alright, so Fish is teching. Alright, that was quite the early game then. I feel like Fish could have gotten away with expanding, but... I played random in the 2 previous games, and now he's Orc. Thank you, Cobra. Just getting defend as well. Has footmen all over the place. Starbuck just chilling. Hey, Twisted. Twisted Ball 29, that is. Thank you for the 8 months. It's still going strong. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Gets close to level 3, at least gets claws, and it has boots already. CORSAIR, finally level 2. Long last. Oh, moving with arrow keys. Observing with one hand, but without my mouse hand. Moving with arrow keys. Okay, we're good. CORSAIR, will he keep the... Yeah, Starbuck not very creep happy, which most main Orc players, let's say, somebody that doesn't play every race, seems like Starbuck plays, tend to creep a little bit more in this matchup, but Starbuck much more aggressive than your average Orc. Dude, this base. Impenetrable, if only there wasn't just a slot right here. It would be really unharassable if it wasn't just open. Yeah, there's a lot of peasants going down. Will eventually be a town portal. The Starbuck is getting, what, 5 peasants? 6 peasants here? Might even get one more before the TP. No, not quite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 peasants. That's only the beginning of the harass, I would have to imagine. Thank you, Dogbert. Appreciate you. TC can start creeping.
A
Fish
player's
goes
forces are
forward
under attack.
with some relatively healthy footmen. Can he afford Sanctums? He managed to afford both Sanctums, and Lumber, honestly, if you're not playing rifles, because you don't need long rifles and 2 attack upgrades, etc. If you're not playing rifles and you're playing Tuned Sanctum, Lumber's not that necessary. But what it will be necessary for later on is a expansion, which I have to guess we're going to see from both players this game, at least attempted.
A player's forces are under attack.
Fish, not going to be able to creep this camp. Not with Inner Fire, at least. He's going to go for it. I guess he's got Defend. Man, if he gets this whole camp, solo XP on the MK, pretty sick, but it's going to be a lot of damage taken. Oh, it's so lucky for Starbuck to find this. Okay, Speedful used. Fish. He's going to kill the Farseer somehow. A bunch of footmen are going to die. And Starbuck is going to manage to get the Troll Warlord. It's a Hellstone.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Starbuck, despite losing the Farseer, he's still in a fine position. Level 3 TC, good items, fish. No real army yet. And this MK just trying to creep up. TC just all the time. It's almost kind of nice at this stage in the game to lose your Farseer like that, because if you had your Farseer, what you'd be doing is like multitask harassing. You'd be trying to keep track of the human army and then creep your TC, or you'd be looking for a fight if you had TC level 3. But without the Farseer, you're 1, not going to be looking for a fight, and you're 2, not going to be harassing with the Farseer because it's dead. So you sort of could just creep with the TC, and you could just keep your screen on your army the entire time and just creep as efficiently as possible and just try to get level 5 TC. Kind of fun. So I don't think Starbuck minds being in this position, just power creeping up a hero. But now the Farseer is back, Starbuck has to look for a fight. Or start finding that human army, which somehow he's just going to find him just the first place he checks. Did he get both those, or just one?
Player's forces are under attack.
Apparently neither. I don't know. Doesn't say. Wind Rider. Oh, TP. Doesn't TP right away. So loses a priest. Fish is really sticking this out, isn't he? He does now TP. Is he gonna get the Raider? Stomp. Gonna save the Raider. Nicely done. And Starbuck even gets them slippers. Fish is... Oh! Okay, I thought it was a classic Mr. Winter base, but he didn't build a farm there.
Player's forces are under attack.
This expansion is very safe. Reinforced defenses even. And spiked barricades, by the way. Level 1. I guess when he sees that many defend footmen, he goes for it. Makes sense, right? 100 energy, level 3 Mountain King. If ever Fish was going to have a timing, it's now. Whether that timing be used to expand or to push the expansion is up to Fish, but I would argue the better choice would be to counter expand right now. Down here. Do you have enough peasants? Yes, he does. Yeah, I think Fish should counter expand. Hey, Kudus Berhoden. Thank you for the €3.50. He says, please manage the commercial breaks to run during the breaks and not during the matches. I do that every time I can. Claws. We'll see if Fish gets any more nice items. Starbuck is not ahead in supply somehow. Griffin Aviary for a single Dragonhawk, as it seems. Don't like that choice. But it seems like human players do that sometimes. What did he get? Ooh, medallion. Quite good. Quite good indeed. This level 4, very close. Fairly off. Of course, with Bolt and Clap, level 4 is kind of needed. Loke here. And Starbuck just chilling. Maybe realizing Fish has not expanded, so Fish is going to eventually have to push. But Fish, I mean, even supply, not a bad spot for Fish. Starbuck with 2 towers. I mean, you're not going to break this. You ain't going to break this. Maybe he'll get 1 tower. If he gets 1 tower, that's level 4 on the MK. Oh, doesn't commit for the tower, however. Stormbolt. And feedback. The TC almost out of mana already, but has a mana pot. 2 towers focusing on a breaker. The positioning is all right for Fish, considering he's pushing into the 2 towers. Stormbolt dodge, mana pot. The Berserker will at least be stomped. Oh, maybe not. Just stomping. Not really much, but focuses the Mountain King. Forces that push and vulnerability early in the fight. Like I mentioned, that's necessary to do. Wind Rider barely saved. Nice purge on the slow. And there is not another stomp. Push and vulnerability would be on cooldown if passed. And Chain Lightning, GG, and that's 1-0. 1-0 from Mr. Starbuck. Lost the Farseer, but everything else was pretty clean. That harass really, really slowed down Fish. And I wonder if Fish meant to, what does Knusperhoden mean? What does that mean, guys? I wonder if Fish meant to close his base. Everyone's German but me. Damn it. So Pato is waiting for the winner of this match. Happy's waiting for the winner of the other quarterfinal happening right now. So we'll watch the winner of this versus Pato, and then the grand final. That will be the rest of our day. After this, another best of 3. After that, another best of 5. It's Happy's random, so. Okay, seems like Tide Hunters going to be map number 2. Sorry, I'm looking at my Instagram. Don't blame me. It's release day, okay? Release day, I gotta look. We're loading into map number 2. Sorry. Okay, we're good. Hey, game number 2, by the way, Starbuck. Bill ORC, he is raced up as ORC. He has the luxury of being a good player at all the races, so he can ebb and flow and switch as necessary. Here's game 2, Tide Hunters. Starbuck 1 map away from the semifinals. Knusperhoden equal crispy ballsack. Hell yeah. How'd you first get into Warcraft casting, Carson? I guess the first time I ever casted was with Pureby, Sir Pureby. And I think B2 as well. I think the 3 of us casted. And then, of course, we did Dust League, me and B2. And then we did Dust League on this channel. And here we are. 2 years later. Whatever it is, 3 years later? 2.5? Well, the Pureby cast was like in 2012. You could probably find that on YouTube. It's probably really embarrassing. and bad, but you can find it if you search up Carson Sir Purby on YouTube. It's there. One of my first cast ever. Probably into like a, you know, one of those desktop stand, you know, those little thin microphones. I hear you guys say Pato. Isn't that how it's pronounced? Pato? Hey, Proto Man, thank you. Appreciate you.
A player's forces are under
All right,
attack.
Farseer. And Paladin! Paladin! Oh, I love this guy. He did this build the other day. Paladin, not Pally rifles, although it will eventually be rifles, but a footman opener. And Starbuck's creeping! The worst possible case for Starbuck. He's going to give up an immediate level 2.2 Paladin with potentially a really nice item. Paladin first. I love this guy. And really clean creeping as well. Oh no, he skilled Aura. What's up, Razorman? Race cards to play. I am an Orc player. So 2.2 Paladin, but the Farseer is going to be level 2 as well. Fish needs to go and sell that item. Can. And the first riflemen are on the way out. Is Fish attacking? He's going for 4 farms. But that's Ness. How you doing, man? Fish just run around town right now. Run around town like Tom Cruise and Eyes Wide Shut. Now, is that whole movie like a dream? I think it's supposed to be like a fantasy. Most of that movie didn't actually happen, right? Well, I know it's a movie, so it literally didn't happen, but you guys know what I mean? I think that's the point of the movie, right? I don't know. Starbuck. Power creeping up to level 3 if he can. Very similar sort of dynamic to what Hitman did. Took the 2 turtles and then goes for the shop once he forces the starting hero back, and then can eventually go for the marketplace. And then when the TC comes out, Expo. Sea Giant, green, orange. Seems to be a good way to play this map against human, regardless of what the first hero is for your opponent. Okay, so Fish. Again, the 2 barracks. Last time we saw him do this, he went for an Expo, it didn't work out, and then he went for the 2 barracks, and he was stuck on tier 1 the whole time. This time around, he's got 2 barracks. Can you even afford 2 barracks Pally rifles, though? I mean, I guess if you... Yeah, I guess you can. Oh, Grunt is just dead. Oh my god. That's a whoopsie doopsie. Farseer level 3 is huge. Maybe Militia? No, probably no, wouldn't be good this far out onto the map. Footmen chase the headhunters. The rifles try to deal with the wolves. You're gonna lose something here. You can't Holy Light everything at once. And Greater Mana is so nice for Starbuck. Infinite wolf free summons. Chain Lightning if he needs it. Maybe a teepee for Fish. Maybe. He's gonna lose some rifles. I don't think he's getting out of here without losing at least a rifle. Last Holy Light. Oh, Farseer, Cloak of Shadows, and Fish actually saves every rifle. Somehow Fish is fighting his way out of this. I think he's going to have any shot against this amount of mana on a Farseer level 3. And double Bestiary. Yeah, this is not an unstandard reaction. Unstandard? Non-standard reaction to Pally rifles. there was a time when I was trying to figure out, before you could just download every replay on War 3 Champions, like just a million replays, and you could analyze any strategy for the rest of your life if you wanted. Back in the day, I was trying to figure out, okay, what do top pros do against Pally Rifles? Because, you know, Che Miko does it on occasion, but you don't really see Lin, Focus, Fly, Soen play against Pally Rifles too often. So what's the reaction? One of them that I saw from Lin Guagua was playing Mass Raider Hit and Run. And it's really good. Pally Rifles is super strong at fighting. Terrible at maneuvering around the map, though. So if you just play Hit and Run with Pillage and an expansion, that's a good way to do it. I mean, similar to like Demon Hunter Pit Lord, Bear Dryad. Really good at fighting, really bad at everything else. So Raider Hit and Run, strong. I agree. And Shockwave as well. That's not to fight. That's to kill more peasants and to kill buildings. What Fish could do as a reaction is Lumber Mill here. Maybe 2 towers. Masonry. And then just power creep. And try to make sure that Starbuck never gets a bunch of towers up in an expansion. Although for now, with the number of headhunters, Starbuck can still trade pretty effectively. Eventually, he's going to be on just Raiders, and then he's definitely not going to be able to win a fight. But when he has this mix in his army, pretty doable. Peasants going down. And yeah, the expansion's coming up as well for Starbuck. One Holy Light, unless mana's transferred over. We'll transfer mana! Transfer the TP instead. I feel like he could have transferred mana and stayed in this fight. But then there could have been an ensnare on the Blood Mage, and maybe then the Blood Mage just dies, so...
Town is under siege.
Zeppelin and a Raider. I like this. I like this from Starbuck. Yeah, this is nice. This is real nice. Workshop coming up immediately to deal with the Zeppelin. I like that assertive reaction from Fish. Who knows if it's the best reaction, but it's assertive, and that's sometimes all that matters. Encourage lame tactics. Encourage whatever it takes to get the win. Scroll the Beast. Oh my god, he could Zeppelin drop the Town Hall and kill it with Scroll the Beast super easily. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Raiders and a Zeppelin. He should just go kill the Town Hall.
A player's forces are under attack.
Let's go kill the... Easily you could kill the Town Hall right now. Fish has to TP as soon as he sees this. He's got TP right now. I guess the militia in the front. Oh no, Fish. TP. 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 Starbuck's about to pop that Scroll of the Beast and kill everything. Fish is creeping a red. Don't do it to me, Fish. Mad Lad's creeping a red. Okay, now he's gonna TP. He gets a little bit of experience, but yeah, he sees the Scroll of the Beast and TPs. Oh my god. He should have TP'd! Okay, he saves 4 peasants. Okay, 3 peasants. Starbuck's trying to get out of here without a TP. He does have one though, but he's gonna need to do 2 trips. Okay, he's gonna do the 2 trips. Starbuck is playing this really well. This could easily get messy, though, and he could lose a hero. No, he swaps the TP. Even runs away at the Raiders. Yeah, really nicely done. Starbuck re-expanding as well. Thank you, Winu Fepon, for the 8 months. Appreciate you. How you doing? The Cancels the farm as well. Oh, Zeppelin goes down. But he buys another one. Luckily, they're a 30-second cooldown. Like I said, it could easily get messy for Starbuck if he makes a mistake. But he doesn't make too many so far. No more lames.
A player's forces are under
He just needed to TP. Like, he canceled the expansion. He just needs to TP, defend, rebuy the TP, and just cancel this over again, and he's fine. But instead, he tries to go and creep the red. Super greedy. Could banish. Yep. Again, Fish being greedy, but he's... Yeah, okay, no, he's going to try to kill this, but... maybe he's going to be able to. He's just going to have to TP. He can at least cancel the towers. Yeah, that's all he's going to be able to do. Starbuck's just going to rebuild them right away. Watch, 4 towers coming up. Fish, imagine if he built the lumber mill here, didn't lose the altar, had masonry on the way, had a couple towers in the back. This expansion still would have got canceled if he had just TP'd right away. He would have been in an excellent position. Bebanok, thank you for the 14 months. How you doing? Vision will cost him everything. Yeah, you're right. 4 towers. There's that lumber mill I'm talking about. Bit late, though. Fish isn't out of the game. It's not as though Starbuck can fight anytime soon. I mean, we're familiar with this, because this is very similar to how Hitman plays against Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter Towns, that is. So, you know, we know that Starbuck is not going to be able to fight for a long time. What he's teching into is probably Torrens, though. Once the Shredder starts working, once he starts mining over here, we're probably going to see double Torrent Totem. And then Fish is going to... I mean, it's not impossible to beat Torrent with Pally Rifles, because you have Banish. And piercing damage not too bad against Heavy, but... yeah, be prepared for double Torrent Totem back here. Now Fish is reinforcing his base, but... oh, this lumber mill hurts to lose. Low-key, a nice critter. And lumber mill goes down. There's a double Torrent Totem. Exactly where I said they'd be, too. God, I'm good at this. Was that put? Oop. Saves the Raider. Fish with 6k gold left. Starbuck with a little under 5. Fish is about to be Paladin level 5, Blood Mage level 3. He can still fight Torrens. I would say under 3. Or under 4, let's say he could still fight Torrens. Gonna go down. Sounds like it's a 1,500 gold though. Yeah, he's played this very well. Very well indeed. Yeah, he's got all the gold he needs. Getting pulverized. Could even start working on attack and armor upgrades for the Torrens. Is he getting a 3rd Torrent Totem? Yeah, he is. Starbuck. Very nicely done. I wouldn't be surprised if Starbuck won this whole tournament today. Beating Happy in the grand finals would not be surprised at all. But he's got to beat Pato as well, which is more difficult than beating Fish. Yeah, as much as I like Fish, I would say that is true. Turns are on their way. Fish has no town portal. He's got towers now. And he sends the Blood Mage back. Banish. Blood Mage should be safe. Oh, no. Ooh, that's a rough surround. He's got a siphon to get into the advantage. Oh, TP's back. Okay. Level 5. Okay, so Fish has officially defended his main base. Now he's got to all in this expansion. And you know what? Starbuck is under that 4 Tauren count that I mentioned. He's only got 2 currently. But what you see is what you get in terms of riflemen. No barracks. Yeah, Fish. He's got to push. Fish could still win this, question mark? He's got to be up against a lot of Taurens soon, though. Starbuck's out of money, though. 5 Taurens, that's the number, but they're still in production. All right, Fish. What can you do? Can't take too much damage on the Paladin. It's not a freebie for Starbuck, but it's close to a freebie. 87 supply. Look at this army. All right, yeah. It's close to a freebie. Let's say that. Don't underestimate Banish, though, against Taurens, everybody. But also don't underestimate Pulverize. It's pretty good. Watch these Taurens go. What the hell is this red camp doing? He clapped Fish's army. Would have been mad for the rest of my life. Okay, 1 of 20 Taurens is dead. Heal scroll used. Kodo, that's gonna bring back a rifleman. He needs to start siphoning. Yeah, Fish is out of mana. Gets a little bit more. Oh, but he doesn't have a Holy Light on the Paladin. And Blood Mage is dead, and that's 2-0 for Starbuck. Hey, it was a fun game, though. And Starbuck will now play Pato, and he's looking damn good.